Today, we're diving into some fascinating new information about the Nintendo Switch 2, brought to us by a fellow YouTuber. One of the biggest question marks about the Switch 2 has always been its power, and despite some specs we think we know, like 12 GB of RAM, 256 GB of storage, and the T239 chip with the A78C Ampere-based GPU, there's still a lot to uncover. So what do we know so far? Well, there have been potentially leaked clock speeds that seem a bit off and comparisons that suggest the Switch 2 might be as powerful as a base PS4, PS4 Pro, or even an Xbox Series S. There's been a lot of debate around DLSS 2, some say it's going to be amazing, others think we're overblowing it. But here's where it gets interesting. It's widely accepted that the T239 chip is built off the T234, which is an Ampere-based chip released in 2022 for automotive and robotics use. However, new evidence shows that the T239 might actually have nothing to do with the T234. In fact, this chip was custom-built for Nintendo before some technologies even existed in the market. This means the T239 is completely bespoke hardware, not based on anything else. The power potential here could be massive, and that's super exciting. Now, back to the good stuff. Credit where it's due, Trey81, the man, the myth, the legend, discovered this information on LinkedIn. He found a profile of an NVIDIA employee who has worked with the company for 18 years and 6 months and is the senior design manager for their CPU team. This employee has been working directly on the T239 chip, custom designed for Switch 2, since October 2017. This means the T239 chip was in development just months after the original Nintendo Switch was released. It was being developed 3 to 4 years before the GPU it's based on even existed. The 3000 series Ampere line of GPUs didn't get noticed until 2020 to 2022, yet the T239 was already in the works. This chip's CPU side, presumably the A78C, didn't hit the market until 2021, but development started in 2017. This custom design from the beginning for Nintendo explains why it's been so hard to pinpoint the power of the Switch 2. The T239 was developed alongside the T234, not based on it, meaning we don't really know what this chip can do. Remember, this isn't just adapting existing tech for the Switch 2, this is developing new technology with the Switch 2 in mind. That's huge! Game developers are excited because they see the potential of this bespoke hardware. Finally, we have to wait for official clarification. Nintendo might not tout the tech, but Nvidia could later this year. Once the Switch 2 is released, we'll get more details as people dive into the hardware. So in summary, the T239 is a game changer. It's been in development since 2017, custom built for the Switch 2, making it a truly next-generation console.